Hello beautiful people, it's your girl Job Claire. You're welcome to our YouTube channel, the Job Claire Squad. Actually today is my first day of doing a YouTube video, so I'm pleading that you support your girl by smashing the subscribe button below, watch the video and give it a thumbs up. So today my video will be about traveling to Germany. Germany is a great country which offers a lot of great opportunities in studying, working, and raising a family. As we all know, Germany has one of the best economy in the world, the best economy in Europe. So today I'll be giving you guys 5 points to know before traveling to Germany. Number 1 point is language. You need to know the basic German language in order to socialize, in order to do your day-to-day activity. When I just came to Germany, I didn't know the basic German language, and so I was supposed to go to an office to do some paperwork. Upon arrival, I was speaking in English language, but I realized the person in charge of the paper who was supposed to do the paperwork was responding in German. So I went back home and I realized the German language is very important and I need to learn it in order to interact, in order to do my things freely without any stress. So I'm recommending the German language as the first factor to know before traveling to Germany. Even if you travel to Germany without knowing the language, I recommend that you go to school in order to learn that language. The German language has the German language is in levels. You have the B1, you have the A1, A2, B1 and B2. So the basic is A1 and A2, which is very important for you to know it, at least to communicate. In order for you to communicate, you need to know the A1, A2 and B1 maximum for communication. Number 2 thing to know before coming to Germany is about the driver's license. When I arrived in Germany, I didn't know the driver's license was that expensive. Can you imagine, to acquire a German license, you need to spend like 2,000 to 3,000 euros before you can acquire a German license. If I knew at first before coming to Germany, I would have done an international driver's license before coming. Do you know what 2,000 to 3,000 euros can do in my country? I'll use that money to acquire myself a plot of land, man. My goodness, 2,000 to 3,000 euros is a lot of money in my country. Yeah, I'm speaking the truth. So I would advise anybody who is coming to Germany that before you come, at least try to acquire a German, an international driver's license. Number 3 thing to know before coming to Germany is the work permits. Before I came to Germany, I thought when I arrived Germany, I would just ask for a work permit and they would just like take it, go and start working. But nope, that's not how it works. Actually, there are 2 ways to acquire a work permit in Germany. Number 1 is you have to go to school to learn and to have the German language certificate. When you go to school for a year, you will have the B1, which is the lowest level to learn the language and to acquire a German work permit. When you go to school for 1 year, they will give you a certificate which is called B1. You acquire that certificate because you went to school for a year. They will give you that certificate and you use it in acquiring a work permit. So the second factor in order to acquire a work permit in Germany is you have to go to school. You have to do a professional German course for 2 to 3 years. When you do that professional German course for 2 to 3 years, they will give you a certificate, and also you will have a work permit in it. I recommend this second factor because it is very important. You don't only get a job, you don't only get a work permit, you also earn huge sum of money because you have done a lot of studies. You have done a lot of studies which will make you have huge money than the person who just did a 1-year German course in order to have a work permit. Number 4 thing to know before coming to Germany is you have to be ready for paperwork. Yeah, number 4 is paperwork. When I was in my country, I didn't know what is paperwork. I could stay a whole year without having a letter. But upon arriving in Germany, I will have like 20 to 50 letters a year. I know it is strange, right? I know you are asking like, how come and why will you have so many letters? Yeah, that is because the German system has made it in a way that any information that needs to come to you, any information that you need to know is being transmitted through letters. Yeah, you get to know that information through a letter. Yeah, strange but true. It happens in Germany, so you have to know that. So if you are not a good reader or you don't like to read, just know coming to Germany will make you to read. You have to learn how to read often. Number 5th thing I didn't know before coming to Germany was bicycle lane. It's funny, guys. This number 5 is really funny. I didn't know bicycles they do have a lane in Germany. Because in my country, anything with tires, they do walk on the same road. But upon arriving in Germany, I noticed their roads are being divided into 3 parts. That is the motor car lane, the pedestrian lane, and the bicycle lane. The most funny part of it is in my country, even inside traffic, you will see bicycles and bikes trying to like sort themselves out of the traffic. But here, bicycles, they do follow the rules. If it's time to stop, if the cars are stopping, bicycles, bikes, they are also stopping. I know it's funny, but to them it's not funny. That is one of the things you are supposed to know. And the worst part of it is, if you are walking on the bicycle lane and the bicycle hits you guys, do you know what happens? They don't hold the person who hits you responsible. You will be the one to pay a fine. Why were you walking in the bicycle lane in the first place? That's the most funny part of it. They will fine you 60. We move to the next point, which is store hours. Normally in Germany, stores don't open on Sundays. Even grocery stores, they don't open. So you have to make sure to plan ahead of time, because on Sundays you won't find any grocery store that is open. In Germany, Sundays are meant for resting. The next point, which is the transportation system in Germany. Germany has one of the most beautiful transportation systems in the world. It has varieties of transportation system like buses, tram, U-Bahn, S-Bahn, regional trains, and ICE train. For the buses do transport people from one neighborhood to the other. The U-Bahn is an underground train, while the S-Bahn is the train that moves at the top. Like the U-Bahn is an underground train, while the S-Bahn is the opposite of U-Bahn because it moves at the top. Yeah. While the tram is a train that is like a bus and a train at the same time, but it moves in a short distance. It doesn't go a very far distance. It moves in a very short distance. while the regional train is an intercity train, and the ICT train is an interstate train. It transports people from one state to another. So if coming to Germany, you have to know this various type of transportation. Okay guys, we have come to an end of this video. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to click the notification bell by your top right so that anytime we upload the video you will be notified. See you in our next video. Bye bye.